Hello everyone, and we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And it's me, Natos. We're going to be taking a look at the LR Krillin Prime Battle campaign. So yeah, this is just launched very recently, just last night. And I think it's very nice, that they reward you for grinding up these LRs that do take I wouldn't say quite a bit of time. But it's something that you're expected to do a little bit over time, maybe in a week or so. You can obviously farm it in like one day if you really want. I'm sure many people are doing that, and I'm sure many people even have them already finished. Or like, for example, not them, but the new Babidi and Manjibu, they also released at the same time as this campaign. Well, the second half of this campaign, more or less. I'm sure people already have them finished. But moving on to Krillin, you do actually get rewards for finishing him up before the campaign actually starts. So if we go ahead and take a look here. So before the campaign starts, if you have him at large, you get 10 stones. You should get 3 Elder Kites as well. So that's a pretty good reward for having him finished before then. So if you're on global, I would definitely recommend going ahead and finishing this guy up, because this guy's a good unit on his own either way, so you should probably get him done, especially if you're like free to play and to play the World Tournament. This guy is a pretty good AoE, and it's on the level of S tier LR Broly, which obviously, as you guys know, is pretty big in the World Tournament. And along with that, he is pretty good for like long events, for example. He does a lot of things. His only issue probably would be categories, but he's on an okay amount of categories, I'd say. And he's basically the best earthing leader, so that could be something that comes up in the future. For all we know, the next few Super Battle Road stages could have the earthing category. You never know. So it's always good just to have this guy warmed up. Now, during the campaign here, as you see, if you get him to LR during the campaign, you get additional 20 stones. Even if you already had him as an LR, this also applies. If you get him to SA level 20, same thing if you have him before this campaign started as well. You get 7 Elder Kais, 20 stones. I don't know if I said that right. So if you have him LR'd or LRM during this period, you get 20 stones. And then SA 20, you get 7 Kais. And then if you rainbow him, basically, you get these orbs right there. Basically enough orbs back to recover from rainbowing him. The duration period is all the way up to the 22nd of January, so you definitely want to make sure to get this done to get all these rewards. This is like basically begging you to, SA 20 him and farm him up, and it gives you a lot of resources back, so I'd say it's pretty worth it. Along with that, the actual Prime Battle Krillin event is half stamina, so the actual stage itself will be 12 stamina instead of 25 stamina, which is pretty good. They do round it down as well, so it's technically 12.5, but they rounded down to 12. I think it's pretty nice, and it definitely will allow you to get more of your stamina, especially as a free-to-play player, and just make things a lot better overall. They did add a category drop to the event itself, so I believe this is Diabolical Villains. So as you see right here, the best leader to use there would be LR Prime Battle Frieza. So they're having his event up every day. They're having all the Namek Saga events, and basically all the events that you need to actually farm the Prime and EZA, the Prime Battle Frieza. So for example, there's a Masu Goku you need. He's also a very good unit to use in that EZA as well. Things like that. I believe the Piccolo is also required. Kaioken Goku's required. Things like that. The Namek Kid Gohan as well. I believe his event should be up more or less. They also have the EZA for the second form Frieza. Then this is an event where you could, I believe, awaken the Int's final form Frieza, which is also a character I would say not bad to run in the event since he does have guard. He's a very good option that you would want to farm up. So all these events are up to help you, at least get some characters that would be pretty good in the event. And finally, right here, we do have the physical events up every day for orbs. So you want to make sure to get that done every day so you can farm up a lot of orbs. So not only basically do they give you all the orbs to rainbow the unit once you rainbow him, they have the physical event up every day. So you get basically just a shit ton of physical orbs. That's really it. And we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up and do one run on the actual event itself, showing you a team that I would recommend to run given the actual boosts that are given to the category, and show you some options that you might be able to substitute in there. So let's go ahead and hop into this. Of course, we're going to be doing the final stage, and as you know, this is very, very, very simple. Many people have them up during this celebration as well. So if you're on JP, you want to get this done definitely now, if you haven't already. So let's go ahead and find the Diabolical Villains. category itself, which last time took me a long time to find for some reason. It's right here. And there are some different units that you can run. You filter by UR and LR. There's definitely this guy right here. Oh yeah, so the reason why not all of them are, glowing like that is I believe it's because they're all free to play. So you can't use this guy, for example. That's why they're not glowing, but that's another thing. Basically, I would say this is basically the team I want to run because they're all TURs. You can run this guy. This guy's not a bad option to run, of course, but since he's only a UR and then a TUR, he'll get less of the drop boost. Of course, you want to run this guy as a leader. I mean, you don't really want to run this guy as a leader because he only has a time traveler's leader skill. But I mean, if you're technically going to get this guy done, then I believe that's probably the best leader you could run here. Yeah, I'd say that's the best leader you could run. I mean, if you don't have him, then you kind of just have to run another rainbow leader or something like that. That's probably a free-to-play unit out there that has a rainbow leader skill. But if we take a look at it, we have a 205% chance for the additional drop rate. So I believe that guarantees you two additional drops, which is pretty big, especially considering that not only this is half off right now, but you could basically get like, honestly, there's a chance you can get 60 in one run, which is huge. So we're gonna hop into it and just gonna show you basically what you do in this event is you have Frieza in the first slot and you just kill them. That's really it. Unfortunately, we got both Frieza in the first rotation, but it's not that big of a deal because we do have the actual STR, Zamasu Goku, in the second rotation, which is another big unit you want to run. Before, when this Frieza wasn't out, you would probably run double Zamasu Goku, but now you definitely want to run double Frieza. He's such an insane unit. Like, I don't know. I don't want to go on a tangent about this Frieza, but he's pretty good. That's for sure. So as you see right here, he's gonna hit a 2.5 million attack stat, and poor little Krillin, he's dead. That's for sure. He's just dead right here. And honestly, just do this. I don't see why not to do it, especially if you haven't done them yet. Or for me, example, I'm gonna actually farm these medals and get them to SA20 for free because I never SA20 them myself because I suck. That's how it is. But you definitely get this done if you haven't. Honestly, this is a good unit. They're giving you a ton of rewards for getting it done, and you kind of don't want to miss out on this, especially since the 6-year anniversary is coming up. And you should probably be saving as many stones as possible. That's for sure. Unless you're not like even if you're a paying player, you honestly probably should just save for the 6th anniversary because 500 gems are good, but no. No, that's for sure. And this guy's a good unit himself, Like I said, he has his uses in the World Tournament. He has pretty nice links, honestly. Not the worst links. You would expect him to have worse links, but since he's a Krillin unit and not a Saiyan or like, Big Bad Bosses type unit. Like, look at that. We got a quadruple drop of that 5% chance. So in total, we got, we'll see how many medals we got. I kind of skipped over it, but we got a 20 drop right there from the additional one. So you can get like a 5. And then normally that would be it, but now you can get the additional drops. And because of that additional drop, we got 20. So definitely want to get this done. Let's take a look here. I said it like 5 times. We got in total, so 7, 14, 19, my brain's small, 39. 39 medals in one rep. That's what I would call worth your stamina. That sounded cringe. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. That's basically the end of the video. Nothing else much really to say here. Get this done. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.